Alright, so for this one, we're going to look at Python core. So this is what we're going to look at. And so let's jump right into Python. So we're going to start with the basic concepts. Alright, so welcome to Python. Obviously, Python is a high-level programming language with applications in numerous areas, including web programming, scripting, scientific computing, and artificial intelligence. It is very popular and used by organizations such as Google, NASA, the CIA, and Disney. So we are going to be looking at Python version 3. So let's rush through these questions. Python is a set of editing tools, development environment, programming language. What is Python? Programming language. Okay, so next up, the next question over here, drag and drop the correct option to output high. So we want to print this. So we use print to print something on the screen. So that's what we do. Next up, rearrange the code to generate the following output A, B, C. So we're gonna print A, print B, print C, just like that. So A, B, C is already there. Don't need to rearrange anything unless you edit otherwise. Fill in the required parentheses to create a valid print statement. So the required parentheses, we use the normal brackets. So parentheses, just like that. So that's what we have to do. And yeah, so the next part is going to be simple operations. So let's look at calculation. So we can use addition, subtractions, and so you can do that. So what does this code output? 1 plus 2 plus 3, we get a 6 there. Check it out. These are simple calculations. Which option is output by this code? So parentheses first and then division. So we use what we call PEMDAS, right? Parentheses, exponential, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So I can see in here we have parentheses. So 4 plus 8, that operation first, which is 12. 12 by 2, which is 6.0. So with this, with a single forward slash, we get back a floating point number. So that's the correct answer. Let's move on to floats. Floats here. So floats are used in Python to represent numbers that aren't integers. So okay, let's look at this one. Which of these will not be stored as a float? This one obviously will not be stored as a float. Let's move on. Fill in the blank with the output of this code. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. What do we get? It's 15.0 because of this floating point number that we have here. So that's the reason. So it's all about floats. Exponentiation. So we use double asterisks for exponents. Let's check out this. Fill in the blank to output 5 raised to the 3rd power. So we said double asterisks like that. Check it out. Next one, what is the output of this code? Print 8 raised to the power of 3rd. So 8 raised to the power of 1/3. So obviously this is going to be a 2.0. It's more like the cube root of 8. So check it out, we get that 2.0. Quotient and remainder. Float division. Float division is done by using 2 forward slashes. Yeah, that's it. So float division will give us the quotient back, not the remainder. So let's check this out. 10 divided by 4. It's going to be 2. Since it doesn't, this is a float division. It gives us back the quotient and not the remainder. So check it out. What is the result of this code? We're going to use the same operations, order of operations, PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponentials, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So first up, the parentheses, 5 divided by 2, but this is a float division, and so we're going to get a 2. What is the remainder of 7 divided by 2? We'll get a 1. So percent is modulo, gives you the remainder and not the quotient. So this gives us the quotient. So 5 divided by 2 is 2, remainder 1, right? So we get a 2. And so we say 7 divided by 2. What is the remainder of that? It's 1. So that's what we get here. Module 1 quiz. Let's go through this one. What is the result of the following operation? PEMDAS. Multiplication, division. So multiplication first, 4 by 3, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. So that's going to be the answer. Let's move on to the next one. fill in the blanks to output I love Python. So here we print, and then here we put a parenthesis, and it's as easy as that. Guess the output of this code. We're printing 3 raised to the power of 2, which is going to be 9. 9 divided by 2, but this is a floor division, so we need the quotient only, not the remainder. So it's going to be a 4. That's it. Which of the following operators is used to calculate the remainder of a division? Modulo, the percent sign, a fill in the blank to output the quotient of dividing 100 by 42. We need the quotient, so we use /. Drag and drop from the options below to produce code that output 10 raised to the 5th power. 10 raised to the 5th power. So we want to print 10 raised to the 5th power, just like that. So okay, so basic concepts, we are done with the basic concepts, and so we're going to move on to the next part, which is going to be strings and variables. So strings and variables, let's look at strings. Question: complete the code to output hello world. So hello world, I think this is easy. Let's get on with it. Complete the code to output a string containing a single quote. We always use that / to escape characters in Python. Okay, new lines. So which of the following options results in exactly 2 lines? This one, hello /n, will result in 2 lines. How many lines will the following code output? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're gonna have 4 lines there, exactly like that, because triple quotations, they also allow you to put content on different lines. Okay, string operations, concatenation, we can join strings. Fill in the blanks to produce Python is awesome. So Python is awesome, just like that. And then the next question is going to be, what is the output of this code? 3 multiplied by string 7 is going to be 777, 777, just like that. That's the answer. So let's move on to variables here. Variable is a container. Yeah, so let's see. Fill in the blanks to create a variable age. Assign the value 42 to it. So age is going to be the name of the variable, 42 is going to be the value, and the equal is the assignment operator. Okay, which of these is a valid variable name in Python? You cannot use spaces, you cannot use the hyphen, you can use underscores. Yeah, so this is a valid variable name. Working with variables, so here, what is the output of this code? So we're multiplying this x. This is the value. So we're gonna have x. Let's look at the next one. Drag the correct answer to output 12. So we need a 7. All right, so taking user input. So we take user input by using the input function. This is a built-in function. Fill in the blank to take user input, assign it to a variable, and output it. So input, and then we print the text, this variable. So we assign this user input to a variable called text, and we are printing the text. Next question, fill in the blanks to prompt the user with the message and assign the input to the variable name. Name, input, what's your name? Just like that. Okay, working with input, what will be the output of this code? So we're getting x and y, and then we convert them into integers here, and then we can have a 6 there, because initially there were strings, but they have been converted here. So that's the answer. Fill in the blanks to produce a valid code which takes the values of the x and y variables from the input and outputs, their sum. So here we're going to say input, here we're going to say int, and then here x plus y, and that's it. Okay, in place or as operators, what is the output of this code? So x equals to 4, and then we multiply by 3, we're going to get a 12, and that's it. And then here, what is the result of this code? Is going to be a 3 A's, and that's it. fill in the blanks to produce code which takes text as input, assigns it to the name variable, and outputs it. Okay, so we say colon equals. Okay, this is the walrus operator, so yeah, check it out. So let me take you back. The walrus operator, this one, colon equal, allows you to assign values to variable within an expression, including variables that do not exist yet. And so yeah, that's what we did there. And so yeah, you could have done that. Okay, the final part, module 2 quiz, and this is our final part for today. What is the output of this code? We got spam 7, and then we got 70 if you join these two, and then 70 plus 3, and then 73 O is what we're going to have. Next question, what is the output of this code if the user enter 42 as input? So 42 plus 8 equals to 50. That's what we get. And then next, what is the output of this code? 5 here, 5 plus 3 is going to be 8. And then we stringify this, we make it a string. 8 plus 2 is going to be 82, so it's going to be 82 there. The next question, fill in the blanks to declare a variable and add 5 to it and print its value. So plus equals, and then we can print x here, just like that. Check it out. What is the output of this code? X3 num equals to 17, and then 17 modulo 3 is going to be 2. That's what we get, the remainder of that division. Fill in the blanks to take a name as input and output a welcome message containing the input. Name input, print welcome plus name, easy as that, and then we are done. Alright, so we are done with strings and variables. In our next tutorial, we're going to look at control structures. So thank you for your time. Bye bye.